Yeah, what I thought I'd do is another short video, this time just to cover a few things that you should know about safety when you're out ratting. All the farms, like the chicken sheds and pig farms and dairy farms and that, it's a faeces-rich environment, and if there's a lot of rats, you can pick up something called leptospirosis or Weil's disease. That is quite nasty, and it can kill you. What I always do is, if I'm out shooting, I'll wear some thin gloves, or if I've got cuts on my hands, I'll put some plasters on. I'll always wipe my hands down with some antiseptic wipes or Dettol, something like that. Just protect yourself. When I get back from a dairy farm, my wellies are usually covered in cow faeces as well. So I'll have some antiseptic like Dettol mixed in with the spray bottle and spray my wellies off to try and kill, because the last thing I want to do is bring stuff back home and then pass on anything to the horses, or if I have the dogs on the yard, lick my wellies, things like that. If you're out on a shoot, your hands might get dirty, and you might think, oh, it's getting late, jump in the car, drive home. If you've got dirty hands, you're going to get that trace on your steering wheel. Next day, that trace could get back on your hands, and then you could eat your lunch and you could get something nasty. So just bear in mind that there are things out there that you can pick up. Like I say, if I were you, I'd look on Google for leptospirosis or Weil's disease and get clued up on that, and also look up salmonella and look at the effects of that as well. As long as you know what to look for symptoms, then you're half covered, because if you start feeling sick, some of the symptoms you can get are like flu-like symptoms to start off with. So just be careful, because it is a nasty environment, and any doubt, just get down to the doctors and get yourself seen. Now, another thing I want to do, I've had a few people ask me ask me what pellets I've been using, and to be honest, I've used all different sorts over the years. I've been shooting since I was a kid, but and I always use pointed pellets and everything back then. You try everything as a kid, but since I've been shooting again recently and doing these videos, I've used a few different types. I've used the Diablo Hunter, the pointed. They're a hard-hitting pellet, but I've always found pointed pellets not to be as accurate as dome pellets. Don't know why, I'm not a big fan of pointed pellets, but they are hard-hitting, and they're fine for ratting at close range, and they are pretty accurate. They are a good pellet. Another one that I did buy to give a try was the H&H Sport Barracuda Extreme. It's the newer pellet with a crosshead in the front. The reason I bought these, I wanted to try because they're quite a heavy pellet, and yes, they're accurate. They're accurate. They're hard hitting, but I knock rats down with Acupels. As long as the shot placement's there, it doesn't really matter what pellet you use, because they'll all do the same job. These are about £14 for 500. It's about 14 quid. Like I say, good pellet. These H&N ones, they're £11 UK money, that is, for the international viewers. They're about £11 for 200. But what I enjoy using Acupels, and I've bought these Premier Ultra Magnum pellet. And they're £7.90 for 500, which is nice and cheap, especially if you're knocking rats off again and again and again, and you don't mind firing one off into the sky when you want to clear your gun. Now, the reason I like these pellets is that they're not the old traditional looking pellet. They're flat on the inside, and they're quite shiny and quite reflective. And if you want to go back over your footage and look at the slow motion to see your pellet trace, you'll see it on some of the videos. You'll see the pellet fly and land, and you can see where your shot placement is. It's because it's shiny on the inside, and that reflects back, and it'll get picked up. You'll get picked up, and then you'll be able to see exactly where the pellets are hitting. And that's why I like using these. They're accurate, they're cheap, and like I say, I can see where the pellet's going, which is fantastic. So there's no best pellet out there at all. Not one's better than the other. Obviously, some suit different. Some pellets suit different guns better than others. My S410 seems to like these. Lovely and accurate, and they're just what I want. So I will stick with these. But by all means, try different types of pellet. Find out what your gun likes, and find out what you like and what's most accurate for yourself, and just go with it. Because there's nothing really better than the other. There are some cheaper brands out there. So again, you can get on forums, you can look up reviews on different pellets, even on YouTube. There's loads of videos for accuracy tests. They're always a good watch, so just look them up, because there's loads of stuff out there, and just pick what you want. But for me, these Premier Ultra Magnums, very similar to the Acupel, are bang on. They're pretty good. Another thing I do as well is when I'm baiting, I just tend to use smooth peanut butter. I know there's a lot of different baits out there that you can use. You can use bread, which we've seen on videos. You use chocolate mixed with oil, which we've seen on another video. But what I found on a chicken shoot that I've been doing, I did put some chocolate spread down. Rats didn't seem to go for it. All they wanted was the grain that they're used to. So have a look, because it tends to be that they will go for the food source that's normally there. Like I say, if it's chicken feed or grain, just put some of that out, see how you get on. If not, and you want to start drawing rats out, smooth peanut butter for me. I can spread it. Say if I've got the ground level there, I might spread up something up a wall so the rat can reach it, but I might spread it just a little bit higher up the wall, because when the rat's been and eaten what he can reach, he's going to try and get what he can't reach, and that will hold the rat there for a longer period of time. I have put bait out in the past, and what's happened is the rat's come along, eaten it all. By the time I've gone out there to shoot, he's eaten it all, he's buggered off, and he's probably lay up somewhere nice and fat, thinking I've just had a lovely peanut butter meal. So I'll put it a bit higher, and they keep coming back, trying to reach it, and it gives you a longer window of opportunity to get the shot and control the rats. Like I say, there's nothing best there as well. Just find what suits you. I always use smooth peanut butter. I like it. It's dead easy to use, and it's cheap as chips if you get the poverty range from the shop. So that's that. Another thing I've done when I've been going out to try and get permissions, you go around farms and it's getting dark at night now, and some people don't like you turning up and knocking on the door when it's dark. So if you can't get round when the farms are about, or they're not there, what I've had done, you go onto vistaprint.com and got some business cards printed up. Now all it is, I've got the ratting chap on there and a couple of phone numbers and something on the back of what I do. You can, if you've got your own YouTube channel and you're doing videos, you can always put your YouTube link on the back as well, and that will give the farmer or landowner something to look at to show what you do and how effective it is. And because it comes across as more professional, then you'll probably get more shoots. Now if you leave a card, the best thing I find is to follow it up in the daylight hours and just say, I left a card, would you be interested in me doing any ratting? And to be honest, by leaving cards first and then going back after, I've got a lot of permissions that way, and you'll probably get, I don't know, 500 cards for, I think so, 250 cards free, or 500 cards for about £5 from Vistaprint. So for what it is, you can design it on the website and just get it done, because it's an added bonus. And if anybody asks you for a card, you've always got something in your wallet to hand out, and it'll suit, you know, it'll suit you, and it looks, like I say, it looks a bit more professional, and hopefully you'll get some more permissions from it. Gordon Bennett, I've covered a bit, but I've got a few more things to cover. Now, there's a few things that I've read over the years about rats and everything else, but one of the best books I've read, it's called The Brown Rat by a guy called Graham Twigg. Now if you wanna read a book on rats and about their lives, habitats, breeding patterns, all the different things you need to know about the rat, that is a fantastic book. Now I would definitely, like I said, well, I definitely bought a copy because I just find it really interesting. So if I was you, you can get it up on eBay second hand. There's another website called Abe Books. Have a look on there, because they tend to have older books like this and at a really decent price. If not, give Amazon a search, because that sometimes you'll be able to find them on there as well. So that's one, The Brown Rat by Graham Twigg. I'd definitely give that a look if you're into reading stuff. And there's another one that I really enjoyed, part of a series I got, but it's Tales of a Rat Hunting Man, and that's by Brian Plummer. That is a cracking read, really good. He's done loads and loads of books. He's a proper outdoorsman. He's done fell terrier books, books on rabbits, ferreting, you name it. The guy knows his stuff. He was doing it for years, and he writes a good book, and that's got some good stories in it, and I'd recommend that to anyone. So take a look. Tales of a Rat Hunting Man by, he says on the front, D. Brian Plummer, but he's known as Brian Plummer. Give it a shot and let me know what you think. Now what I want to do as well is, if you've got your own channels, then I encourage you to do it. I think it's fantastic. I think everybody should be sharing knowledge to make pest control more humane and safer. What I'd like to do is sort of invite you guys out there to leave comments on what you think of this channel and how it can be improved and what you like and what you don't like. Some people have sent me messages saying that they like the slow motion, and other people say that they don't like the slow motion footage. I've also found out since that slow motion on YouTube is probably a bit of an issue and it's going to be classed as gratuitous violence. Not sure how that is. There's certain things I will put on the channel and there's certain things I won't. I'm not going to put any pictures on of animals having their brains blown out. I don't think personally that anybody needs to see it. I think this is more, you know, I'm trying to portray that pest control as, even though people just say it's a rat and it just deserves to be shot, I think what we should do is do it in a humane way as possible. And, you know, I've got friends, and he was looking at some of my videos and other videos on YouTube, and one of his young lads got quite disturbed. He was okay watching the rats get shot, but he was quite disturbed when he saw pictures of rats close up with their brains blown out. Because it's different, and as parents and stuff, a friend of mine said to me that, you know, he wants to encourage his friend, Dot, here. He wants to encourage his kids, you know, out there, because, you know, they live in the countryside and everything else, and he wants them to see stuff, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't think it needs to be that graphic. So I won't be putting any pictures like that on, or not, you know, because I don't think it's needed, and I want people to enjoy this channel, enjoy the videos I do. So I'd like any feedback on whether you like the slow motion or not, whether you like the content of the videos, whether there's anything else I can do, if there's anything you'd like to see. I am working on other reviews. I'll cover them in a sec. And I will be working on more ratting and everything else, working the dogs. I will go out with my friends with ferreting and with the lurchers, so more of that will be coming. And I will also be trialling some other gear where I'll be recording wildlife as well. So if there's anything you like or dislike from the channel, then let me know, drop me a message and I'll get back to you. Now, what I've had to do, all messages from now on my channel are going to have to be approved. Reason being, I try to help somebody out by saying there's some good NV gear out, and I'm trying some good NV gear at the minute. And I just got a barrage of just basically comments. What I found is I'm getting certain people. There seems to be a clique of people. As soon as my videos go up, I get so many dislikes. Fine, that's it. If people want to do that, I've never disliked anybody's videos unless I think it's gross, and I don't see why people need to behave that way. I'm not going to join that bandwagon. What I want is, like I say, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing this channel for money. I'm doing it as a hobby, and any money raised by this channel will go to charity, because I don't want it, I don't need it. So that's what I'm going to do. So tell your friends, if more people subscribe and more adverts get shown, then more money will come in from this channel, and I will put it to good use and give it to an animal charity or something like that. Because apart from shooting rats, I also rescue dogs. Just rehomed a lurcher the other day. We also rescue horses as well. So like I say, I'm trying to be on the side of doing things the right way, because there's a lot of animals out there at the minute that do need help. Like I say, any money from the channel will go to charity, not to myself, because I'm not in it for that. I'm not in this as a business. I'm not in this to subsidise my day job's wage and pay my bills with it. Right then, what else I'm going to be doing soon is I got sent a new piece of kit, and it is a hell of a piece of kit. You know, in the other video I did the sniper cam from Night Hunter, and I did a review on the LED compact lamp. Well, this is the LED turbo lamp, and I received it through the post, and my first thoughts were, bloody hell, that is one seriously well engineered piece of kit. I haven't even fitted it to the gun yet, but I know you can't really see on the video there, but I'll be doing a review video soon, and it is a phenomenally made piece of kit. I mean, it's absolutely cracking. and if it's as good as I believe it is, and if it's you know, it's going to be better than the compact, and I love the compact lamp, this is one serious piece of kit, and this coupled with the sniper cam, it's going to be very, very hard to beat, I think. And I know some people will disagree with me on that, and I know some people are going to give me a thumbs down for mentioning that, but so be it, feel free. But the review is going to be coming. I'm going to be doing a comparison video between this and the LED compact lamp, and I'm going to go from there. Also, I spoke to a guy today, and I'm going to be getting this other piece of kit for ratting with the dogs, and I'm going to be doing a review on that pretty soon. Due to the weather, we've not been out with the dogs yet, but it will be coming soon, and hopefully there'll be some other stuff coming. So I'm going to be doing reviews. Let me know if you want me to do reviews, if you like it, and if anything else I can change. All your comments are more than welcome, although I will have to approve them first, because I have been getting some nasty comments sent through from trolls and other people who are coming across as quite vindictive, and I don't know why, but this is like I say, a channel for me, channel for you, bit of a hobby, and I want to enjoy doing it, and that's why I'm going to try and keep control of it so I can. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. There's a bit of ratting coming up now, just to finish off, and I'll see you pretty soon. Just let me know, give me thumbs up if you want. Obviously you guys out there want to give me thumbs down, feel free. Leave your reviews and subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and look at the other videos and let me know what you think. Anyway, take care, I'll see you all soon. Cheers.